Let's now go across to the management at Aarti Drugs. Adhish Patil, CFO and Chief Operating Officer at Aarti Drugs, is with us. Sir, could you just talk to us about the situation in terms of how things are picking up? Since COVID time or since then, either there has been a supply issue or there has been a volume issue or there has been a realization issue. You think that things are finally coming out in a proper way? Sir, can you, I think, sir, I think you can unmute your mic.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, good afternoon. Hi. So things are fine as of now, because we are on a declining trend of raw materials. The prices declined heavily in the December quarter, and they continue to go down in the month of January. And since February, the prices have stabilized. Means February's RM cost was similar to what we had in January. So the inflationary pressures have gone down. So because of that, we feel there will be some pickup in the domestic market, because a couple of quarters back, the prices of API were too high for generic products, and the formulation companies were also not making too much money because of that, and hence the demand was a little low. So we certainly hope that demand will pick up, and also our margins should improve in the March quarter itself, and going forward, they should come back to the previous historical numbers of say around 15% or so.
Right. So one is, of course, API. How do you believe, things are changing in terms of API market? Since COVID, we had the entire supply issue, and then we had that, big people putting in facilities. Now China has reopened. How do you see the API prices going ahead?
Okay, so Chinese supply opened back in somewhere in August or September 2020, and since that the API prices had already come down after COVID, but later on it again went up, but that was because of some other issues like shortage of power outage in China. That was one temporary factor. Then increase of coal prices across the globe, and then after this Russia-Ukraine war, the crude prices had also gone up. So those were the main inflationary pressures, and it was not mainly related to COVID, but more about this, that the prices of APIs were very high in last year.
All right,
And
thank you,
also,
Adhish.
as far as your supply is concerned, we had a little doubt in the month of December that China was going in lockdown and probably the supply will suffer, but nothing like that. Fortunately, nothing like that happened, and it is very smooth as of now.
All right, thank you for that, Adhish. And